And welcome back to day 2 of the week of Who Would Wins. And this week, or this day, on Tuesday, this particular Who Would Win is brought to us by Phantomex, who asked the question, who will win a fight? Manchester Black versus Mento. Or is it Mentos or Mento? I think it's just Mento. Yeah, it just goes by Mento. Now, these are actually two characters who are very much in the same... They're both DC characters. They both probably exist at the same time for a certain amount of time or whatever. Manchester Black is an anti-hero who's a member of the Elites, who went up against Superman and Superman versus the Elites. And Mento is technically, by all accounts, he's a member of the Doom Patrol. He is a guy who created a helmet that allows him to access more of his mental capabilities. So with Manchester Black... See, when I first saw, Superman and Elites, I never actually read that comic, but I'm like, is he magical based or no? He basically, what Manchester Black has is very high-powered telekinesis and telepathy. No, has such high telepathy and telekinesis that he can do things like, they'll pop up, that he can, really, puppy? Now you want to just play and make noises? What Manchester Black can do is he can actually create telekinetic barriers that are strong enough to block punches from Superman, albeit with strain. Capable of moving large objects. Capable of actually giving someone like Superman a legitimate stroke by pinching his blood vessels together. He's capable of a resounding amount of telekinetic feats. His telepathy is strong enough that he can actually block abilities, like a telepathic attack, a psychic attack, from the Martian Manhunter himself, which is no freaking small feat. Because the Martian Manhunter is arguably one of the strongest telepaths in the DC universe. But this all stems from his powers. All stems from his powers. I'm thinking Mentos. Mento is a guy who created a helmet that allows him to have telepathy, telekinesis, mind control, intangibility, and flight. It used to cause him some paranoia and dementia, but he was eventually cured of these side effects. But that's pretty much all. Now, to which the level is, I can't say it's as extreme, but as Manchester's. But he does have more overall abilities than Manchester does. He's actually capable of, Manchester can use telekinesis to fly, but telekinesis, telepathy, like Manchester, but mind control, which I don't think Manchester necessarily has, intangibility, which he definitely doesn't have, and flight, which flying on his own is, I'm guessing it's controlled by his telekinesis. Now, this is going to be a really quick one, because these guys are both, I don't know if they've ever actually fought against each other, but if these guys were to square off, maybe the Doom Patrol is going after the Elites or whatever, and Mentos squares off of Manchester Black, and I'm going to tell you right now, here's how the fight goes down. They're going to have a little bit of a telekinetic struggle, and then, because these guys probably know about each other too, to a degree. So Manchester's honestly just gonna go, whoop, took off your helmet, and go crush the helmet. That's it. That's how this fight basically breaks down. Now, if assuming that, and that's assuming, and I'm going to live on that assumption because I don't think he ever goes up against many individuals who have telepathic or telekinetic ability as strong as his, or stronger, that he doesn't psychically keep his helmet attached to his head. It's just, whoop, whoop, I can do that. And it's firmly on his head, so it doesn't fall off when he's fighting, but anyone with strong enough telekinetic abilities could just tear the helmet off his head. Now, if we're going under the assumption that that's not the case, they can keep it down with a certain amount of power, then you have a slightly different fight going on. But Mento, for all intents and purposes, can't go, as far as I know, can't go toe-to-toe with individuals like Superman, with the Martian Manhunter, with Wonder Woman. Super powered individuals he can't go head to head with, as far as I know. In fact, let me check on that real quick. Mento, powers and abilities. Power supply? No, Mento DC powers. Okay, so let's see here. See if we can get a idea of just how strong he actually is. It still doesn't give an actual level of his power. But if I were to, let's try the Teen Titans wiki for checking his power level. This is the Teen Titans animated series wiki. But still, fair enough. He's able to read minds psychically into sleep. But again, against a psychic who's as strong, if not stronger than him, that's a moot point. If I'm gonna guess that he's not like definitely not Manchester level. He can't go toe to toe with like much higher level superheroes. But he's strong enough to hold his own in like if like A tier is Superman, all these guys, he's probably somewhere in the high C, low B tier. I'd go there. Which if a fight between him and Manchester breaks out in that sense, and he's able to keep his helmet on, they'll clash with some psychic abilities, but overall, more than likely, Manchester's are gonna override Mentos. Now, admittedly, Mentos has an extra trick up his sleeve. He can go intangible, so he can like let's say Manchester buries him under a bunch of rocks and stuff like that. He thinks he's dead. He can phase out of there and then just toss the rocks over there. And then Mento's got a clash like, what? And then, what the bloody hell's all that about? And then Mento comes in and maybe just tries to scramble his mind. Let's just say, full force, just on his head. Manchester, I think, would probably be able to resist it, but it would take a little bit of struggle to have like a point blank, full power blast. And I know psychically that doesn't make any sense, point blank, but you get what I'm saying. A lot of times, individuals with psychic abilities like need to get closer for it to affect their opponents. So that's why oftentimes they'll get closer and just like have eye contact and all that. But overall, no. Manchester takes this fight. And then again, I'm going under the assumption that his helmet can honestly just slide right off when you use a decent amount of force. So you get someone who's clearly stronger overall and their psychic abilities like Manchester Black. Lift the helmet, boom, and these guys know about each other too, living in the same universe probably. So he's like, oh, helmet, boom, crush, hi there, and just gives him a stroke and just kills him, just, or just gives him a seizure or something. So yeah, Manchester. Oh, I will give Mentos a slight victory edge. Like if for some reason Manchester doesn't pull his helmet off and rip it off, and he gets buried in a rock, he can use his intangibility as a diversion tactic. Take him off guard with like whatever debris was buried on him, and then maybe knock him out with a close range psionic attack. But that's the best I can give Mentos on this. So I keep saying Mentos, it's Mento, but I'm saying it in the plural sense. So Mentos, Mento. Yeah, I'll give him 5%. That's it. That's all I feel. That's all I feel that he can muster up, and I think I might be generous on that too. But I'll give 5% to Mento. But overall, it's 95% to 100% for Manchester Black. But hey, if you think different, that's cool. You guys probably know more about Mento than I do. I know enough about Manchester Black to know that he's a pretty tough customer. Now, granted, Manchester Black he's like not a physical fighter. He can't go really toe-to-toe with anyone physically that much. So there's that. If someone could get in close range and maybe deal some physical damage, maybe. But, yeah. Anyway. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, go on to review something. Put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who to win. Star, superhero, magic, what if, anything I do in the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. I will get to it at some point. Downloads, playing with something. What are you playing with? You playing with a hat? You're playing with something you shouldn't be playing with. No, you're playing with something you shouldn't be playing with. Anyway, I gotta go steal a hat back from her. Back with more who wins later in the week.